is there. Sorry.
Okay,
So,
okay, Tuhon, let's begin. Is okay for you? Enrique,
okay.
¿vos traducís?
Sí, no hay problema. Por si acaso, ahorita dijo que, sí, que lo que íbamos a ver es para ahí traducir ese pedacito, que vamos a ver las transiciones, las aperturas, para acá, el zigzag y las transiciones a dos manos. Ahí me adelanté, Fer. Thanks, Tuhon.
All right. Again, welcome, buenas noches, hermanos, to all the leaders for Latin America, with the indulgence of Tuhon Fair, Pereira, and our leaders, especially Enrique, for helping us translate as well. I'd like to say thank you to everybody. And at the same time, I'd like to make special mention that some of the leaders have also got in touch with me, and I'm getting some feedback as well. And I just want to tell everybody that my line is open for communication. We are brothers in the art. Distance should not be a hindrance for us to communicate. If there is anything you'd like to clarify, I will try to answer to the best of my ability. If not, I will refer you to senior people in the art, like Tuhon Fair, Tuhon Mick, Tuhon Bob, Tuhon Herbert from the Philippines as well. So rest assured that Katipunan will have open doors to all our brothers all over the world. Okay, let us start, gentlemen, with a short salutation. If you have your weapons, place it on your right hand, and we'll have a short salutation. Un corazón y mente, and in strength. So, buenas noches. The topic for today would be a quick lesson on the gaso tirsia with a sideline on the balisong. The gaso tirsia, as it is loosely translated, is a smoking knife or a fiery knife, a puñal de fuego. So it is a subsystem of Pikititirsia, and at the same time the essence of the system, though we are known to have two holds, which is the saksak and the pakal. This is the area we operate on. Be it medio to corto, medium range to close range. Long range is at the least the most the range that is not as much considered with regard to the gasotirsia, because the operation would always be largo to corto. So a quick review for everybody is that we have our saksak and we have our pakal. Okay. The essence of the gasotirsia is basically more thrust. You have your thrust number 1 across, a thrust number 2, and thrust number 3. You could play on circular or fluid strikes. 1, 2, and 3. You could go on broken strikes. 1, 2, 3. But the most natural movements should happen on 2 hands. I check, I stab. 1. I push out, I rechamber. 2. I take off the head, I scoop it. 3. So it would be 1, 2, 3. So that would be your movement. There should be a balance of your hands. If you are thrusting, you are pushing. It is a pull, push, a stab, and a push. Stab and a push. Stab, protect, and then you could control, you could jump, you could push out, you could parry, and deliver. Okay? So, very easy. Right to left, left to right, center. Right, left, center. Now you add on your third hand. As you have a forward stab coming in, as if it is fluid, you will hide it here. You will push it out. And then you have another one here. So fluid, you chamber underneath. You check. You have a follow-up. And then you check. And then you go for the center line. So it would be a left, right, and center. Just using your pakal grip. And just the motion of stabbing. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you see that there is a stab that's happening, if you angle the weapon, you would see that a slash can happen as well. If a stab cannot happen, you could redirect the wrist, go for the slash. Yes. So remember, for every thrust, there is a slash. For every thrust, there is a slash. For every thrust, there is a slash. So the movement itself would give an opportunity for you to go through any obstacle. If a jam could come in, your third hand, if a jam could come in, your third hand could just scoop it out or push out, push, and then clear the path. Clear the path. Okay. Very fundamental, but I want you to appreciate that if a thrust, a stab comes in, you could go slash, you could go slash. Stab, stab, slash, slash. You could go double force. And then you pull. You could go double force and redirect. Pull. Okay. These are fine details that you could use when you do your pakal. Okay? Remember, this is part and parcel of your foundation when you do your jabbing motions. You jab low, you jab high. You jab to the side, 90 degrees. You jab for long range. So you get to appreciate that from a bladed position, you have your jab, you have your high line jab, you have your back, 90, so these are angles that you could consider with maximizing your body mechanics. Okay, so that is for pakal. We go to saksak. Some holds that are preferred or that you see online, they do this. No eye. Please do not do this. One, there is weakness in the grip. Very weak. This is a very weak grip. Very weak grip. Will be taken out easily. Okay. What is important is that you get real estate. You have all your hand mass here. You anchor your thumb there. And you grip for direction. For some, at close range, you index. But if you index, it could just go here. So the power off, you just sneak. Very fine motor. Or you jab. You take off the eye, you take off the nose, with this grip. But with this grip, you control. Remember, this should be here. Any given time, I angle it here, it will penetrate. You have the full structure. You have the structure of your body. If this is just here, I have no guard, comes in. No eye, okay? So be very mindful, especially if we will be dealing with the balisong. If there are no guards, if it's fully straight, I would rather do pakal. Okay? A choice between a saksak and a pakal, I will use pakal. And I will close. So it will penetrate. Okay? So For the thrusts, because basically from a balisong perspective, or dagaso is that you will be opening it here. You will be drawing from the sheath. You will be opening here. From this end, this is already a strong structure for a thrust. This is already a strong structure for a thrust. You want to reinforce? But for a quick draw from a close position, you index and you flip. Index. Flip. This structure coming in from a draw, you're already there. If you have dexterous hands already, you know this is happening. And then you push. So remember, the usual opening for saksak, you index, you open. You could thrust. This is already good for a thrust, but you can reinforce. When you draw back, when I draw back, boom, 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 boom. Yes, and then when you thrust, you have a full grip already. Yes. So this action is very Filipino. One, because it is not so much a fine motor skill, it is automatic. When I retract, I go for a full grip. So I could thrust back. So biomechanically, it's happening. I'm already ready from a high line perspective. High line, I could fake it on a high line and cut, and then go for a second thrust. Very small cut. I will fake, I will cut below, and then thrust center line. Do a number 2 thrust on center line. I will do it on my other hand. I retract. I thrust. I fake. I go number 2 on my center line. So when you're number 2 on your center line, your third hand is here. Because you could come in and then redirect. Yeah. So remember your thrust number 1, thrust number 2, blind him or hit him, and then you have your number 3. Or you could have your first fake, center line thrust, get the neck, hit the eye if he's looking at you, pung, and then catch the neck, and then go for the thrust. Yeah. Easy, di ba? So very fine movement, smaller than your shoulder. No? The area would be here. So you will not thrust to the belly. You will thrust underneath. These are their targets. Armpit, under the rib, solar plexus. So you fake it out, boom. You return. You go thrusting the throat. You immobilize the head, scoop the head, the neck, and then boom, penetrate. It's that fast. And you're just looking at thrusts. There are no slashes on this end. No, if there would be a slash, it is incidental, but it is more thrust, and the speed that will happen. But the speed that will happen, okay. Let me move forward to Pakal. If I open, I retract, I will always get the nape. Transition. Okay. Again, coming from here. I will go to my punyo, catch it, transition. Easy, yeah. Some coming in from Pakal would like to shift to saksak. They will transition here. Then it's on saksak again. The key is this victory. The key is this. You go under. Shift. Offer. Okay. And or coming here, you shift victory. You clip. I release. I open my thumb. One hand would be here. I open my thumb. I ride over. There you go. So even on a fixed blade, you could use this transition. Okay. That is a very safe transition for your knife. Eventually, you know, that would be easy already. Coming in from that end, see? Coming in from this end, you could already release. Coming in from this end, I will release, I will cover, I will catch. And then here, I'm already in pakal. I will go from my side, victory, go for saksak. Shift my elbow, my thumb, cover the thumb again, transition. You're still on saksak. You want to be on pakal, pakal. Okay. So if you see people doing these things, they are just covering. This is the secret. This is the secret. You ride it here. Okay. Good. Let me transition here. I'm sorry, it will be a little small. The camera will be smaller. Okay. You have your anatomy of the blade. Okay. The lock, handles, the blade. Most of the time, the one with the lock is where your blade, the edge is. Okay, most of the time, but there is such a call that's the sailors in Manila way back. Their everyday carry would be a balisong, wherein the lock and this one is blunt. This becomes the spine, and the edge part will be this one. They call that the Manila hold. Why? Because they will hold it on pakal with this, and this is the edge. Anyway, that is just trivia. Let's go to the exercise. I want you to hold thumb and index. Hold one arm here. Okay, this one's loose. Okay, and then hold the spine. Okay, the thumb will ride just right in between. Okay, so when you open, it's there. Okay. Your victory, you will lay it in front of you. And it is a 90-degree angle. You go gravity, gravity. I transition here. Okay, I grab hold of my index and pinky here. I will not grab here, I will just hold. This I will open. I will slowly push towards me. Good. Okay. Again. Okay. I hold. Thumb is in between. I release. Okay. I go perpendicular. Okay. And then as I ride, I clip. And then I open. I push. I go here. One more. This is a transition that you could also do with your empty hands. Look, this is your guide. If you have this, I will transition the other side. This is basic, huh? And then I will do on the side. The trick is the thumb will pull it out. There you go. If you have already done the center portion, you will do this side. Do the side. There you go. I will emphasize, I will exaggerate my fingers, okay? You know why? This is your transition. A punch comes in, I parry. A punch comes in. I parry, I hit, I push. Punch comes in, boom, I hit. I hit, I cross. I lock him here. If it's empty hands, parry comes in, I hit there. And then I could take his arm. So, in essence, the balisong is an extension of your joints. You could go near. And then I could release, I could close. So this is just a transition drill. You could do it side to side, could do it center, and then eventually you could do it eventually. But the essence is loose your victory, you lay it on here, you clip, you open, you transition back to you. Transition back. You do not bring it very near. You just here. Why? Boom. Di ba? So this is a transition drill. Okay? No. Let me share doing pakal. We did saksak. Okay? Now let's do pakal. We start from pakal. You open it. Your 3 fingers will be here. This one is guiding. Okay. This is loose. And I will release. Okay. 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 For some, what they do is that they just release and they turn. And okay. This is one technique. Okay, you clip, you open, you release, you turn your knuckles in, and guide this, open up, and then retract. One more. Clip, release. I turn my knuckles in. I guide, I open, and there you go. That is one. Okay, that is one technique. Another technique is I clip with my thumb. I open this. I throw this on that end. Nice. You guys already know this, so let's finish the class. Okay, you clip with the thumb, you open the 4 fingers, you throw. And then you catch. Okay. Then you clip. Other hand. Okay. Easy, easy. Bravo. Okay. So basically, those are very fundamental techniques that I want to share to everybody. I will not go into twirling. I will no longer go here. Why? It is nice to see, but it's not functional. Okay? The transition coming in from this is that you will always be ready. Okay? The transition for you going this is a little bit slower, but you have more grip. You have more grip. With this, I just have one thumb riding on this one. If I am not sure, di ba? But this is faster. But if you don't want to go pakal, you want to be safe, you go this. And then you transition. Tuhon Fair, Enrique, mi hermanos, I hope it was something but something something you could use
Yes, Tuhon, thank
in
you.
the future. So any questions? Do you want me to repeat something or anything?
¿Hay alguna pregunta? ¿Alguien quiere hacer una pregunta? Pónganla en el chat, así la hacemos. Si hay alguna pregunta, si no, vamos a ir terminando por hoy. Lo que dijo es que bueno, más allá de lo que se vio, fueron algunas aperturas en Pacal y otras en Sac-Sac. No se centró en todo lo que son los twirling, los giros de muñeca, todo eso, porque quiso mostrar algo funcional, algo que puedan usar, algo que digamos lo puedan hacer realmente. Si no hay, o levanten la mano, si no hay ninguna pregunta, vamos a ir
Fernando, una pregunta.
terminando. Sí, Alberto.
Tuhon Jay,
Oh yes,
how are you?
I'm okay. Thank you so much.
Can you demonstrate one more time the Pakal opening when you make this motion and you open it like if you were slapping?
Yeah. Okay. So I open it up. I open my 4 fingers. My thumb is riding on the spine, on the handle of the second bar. Okay. So from an angle here, this is already loose. If I guide it with my 4 fingers, the technique is that I will slap it. I will slap it. And then the transitions. Yeah, there you go. Remember, it's a whip. So it's a whip. I could open. I could close. I can open. I can close. There you go. Because remember, when I open it up, I'm already chambered. There. So there would be an economy of motion. Remember, if you become proficient on this one, even from the slap perspective, you could already ready for stab or a slash. Or you could ready yourself for a position of a jab. So the empty hand movements would be for some, they want to touch the shoulder. So this would be your, some, they will temper. They will offer the shoulder. End of the day, we go for finer techniques, gentlemen. So we go touch, diba? We go smooth. You transition for a chamber. Some of you might open it and then it's just there. But the enemy is up front. So you need to transition to a stab. You need to be conscious of that. So these are fine things. You do not open a balisong and then the point is directed to you. You open a balisong, should be out.
Siempre que abran el balisong, el filo nunca tiene que apuntar hacia ustedes, siempre tiene que estar apuntando hacia afuera. Nunca lo abran apuntando hacia ustedes, el filo.
You open a balisong, you do not open and then it's directed to you. You open it, you direct it there. You open it, you transition. The very angry Filipinos of old, they will get their balisong, they will open it, and they will hold on it. Because that is very gross motor skill. Because the adrenaline is so high, that they're very angry. I will kill you. So those who have very fine motor skills because of their training, they would use this. They would use this. So it is a skill. It is a fidget toy. It is a fidget toy for old men like us, like me. So you could transition, opening. These are the stuff that I want to share with you.
Thank you.
So again, I don't want to keep you up. Thank you for La Hora. Our La Hora with the leaders of Latin America. Muchas gracias for inviting me. And buenas noches, hermanos.
Thanks to Tuhon for all your knowledge. Muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron acá. Bueno, Tuhon, would you read the salutation?
Yes, please. Let me. One heart, un corazón, one mind, un mente. Ano you call strength?
Fuerza, una sola fuerza.
One fuerza, una fuerza. Hermanos y Katipunan, muchas gracias.
Thanks, Tuhon.
Thank you.
Thank you.